Hello, guys, and welcome back to Everything New York Jets. Today, I'm going to be talking about the possibility of JaMarr Chase being selected by the New York Jets with the second overall pick. Now, looking at the New York Jets wide receivers, we have Jamison Crowder, Denzel Mims, Brashad Perriman, Braxton Berrios, and really some other people. But mainly, I think Jamison Crowder is not going to be in the future of the team. So we're really just looking at Denzel Mims. We might bring back Brashad Perriman. I would bring him back. I think he played pretty decent this year. A guy who can go deep fast. I think he's worth bringing back. But other than that, we as much as I love Denzel Mims and what I've seen so far, we don't know if he's a true number one, number two, what he really is. So we have pretty much a weak wide receiver core, and I think it's very important that we bolster that up for Sam Darnold or for whatever quarterback we're gonna bring in the draft. And I think we can select JaMarr Chase number two overall. Just looking at him, he was a number one wide receiver at LSU. He was above a player like Justin Jefferson, who is I think eighth right now in yards out of all wide receivers. Eighth, I mean, as a rookie. Not to mention, he was facing maybe like the second cornerback because JaMarr Chase was facing the first cornerback every single game, and he was dominating. He dominated in the playoffs, and he was an absolute beast. And I think this is very important. I think wide receiver may be a bigger need, in my opinion, than a right tackle or a left tackle or whatever it is. I mean, we obviously have Mekhi Becton, and George Fant's played pretty decent. I just think wide receiver wise, I don't think Jamison Crowder is gonna be back soon once his contract ends, and we might not bring back Rashad Perriman, and then we're looking at Braxton Berrios and Denzel Mims. I think that's a bigger need at that point, and picking a wide receiver number two is it's a pretty big risk. But I mean, if we're seeing that this guy he was a number one wide receiver above a guy like Justin Jefferson, who's eighth in receiving yards from a quarterback like Kirk Cousins, who isn't necessarily the best in the world. I mean, JaMarr Chase's potential could be limitless, and I think it's a good idea, good decision to look at. We could possibly get him by trading back a few spots, you know, but there is that potential that the Bengals select JaMarr Chase because they want to reunite Joe Burrow with a guy like JaMarr Chase. And if that's the case, let's say we move back to four. Um, let's say with the Panthers, and with the second pick, the Panthers select Justin Fields or Zach Wilson, and third pick, Bengals select Penny Sewell. We take JaMarr Chase. If Bengals select JaMarr Chase, we take Penny Sewell. It's kind of a win-win situation in that case, in my opinion. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments below.